If you've been subscribed for a while, you probably know that I'm Floridian. And while there are a lot of great things about Florida, we aren't doing so well right now as far as public health is concerned. According to the Center for Disease Control, Florida currently has the second most confirmed COVID cases of any state in the US, right behind California. Because of this, something that's being discussed a lot in recent times is the topic of mask wearing, which is probably one of the simplest ways for an individual to help stop the spread of this terrible illness. I know that this isn't usually the type of thing I talk about in my videos, but it's something important that's going on right now, and it probably hits close to home for everyone. So someone recommended to me that I make an animated video discussing it, which I thought sounded like a pretty good idea. With a disease that spreads easily between people simply from them breathing, the importance of isolating your breath from other people's cannot be overstated. The best way to do this is by wearing a mask and maintaining distance. An aspect of this disease that seems to make it unique from many others is the fact that people can have it but not be sick or have any symptoms at all. Meaning that even if you feel well and never get sick from it, it's still possible for you to transmit the virus to other people accidentally without ever knowing. So not wearing a mask is not only harming yourself, but other people as well. Unfortunately, masks can feel restrictive or uncomfortable sometimes, but so can all clothing. You shouldn't go out in public without wearing a mask, just like you wouldn't go out in public completely naked. You wouldn't show up to a crowded public place not wearing any clothes just because it didn't feel comfortable to wear pants. No! You'd find different pants that felt better on you. Or you'd wear them anyway because there are other people around. The clothes aren't just protecting your skin from getting sunburned, cold, or scratched. They're also protecting everyone around you by not forcing everyone else into a really uncomfortable situation where they have to steer clear of you to protect their children. That analogy escalated kinda quickly. A lot of people find masks to be uncomfortable, but luckily there are many kinds of facial coverings, and certain types work better on certain people because faces come in all shapes and sizes. So it's good to find what works best for you. Masks work by filtering droplets of moisture from human breath. So the better your mask seals, the better you'll be protected. Mask review! From what I've observed, surgical masks seem to be the most common type of mask people are wearing, at least where I live. And I can see why. You can buy them in bulk and they're easy to take on and off. But a big issue with them is that they don't make a seal around your nose and mouth. Surgical masks won't fully seal or filter a virus, but if you are wearing one, make sure to pinch down on the nose piece and keep it as high up on your nose as possible, while also extending it below the chin and maintaining physical distance. Another fairly common mask is the cloth mask. These are good because people find them a lot more comfortable and easier to wear, but many don't seal, though some do. It's important to note that many cloth masks do not utilize a noseband. The noseband is helpful because it not only helps the mask form a seal, but it also prevents it from slipping below your nose. There are some cloth masks you can put a filter in for an extra layer of protection, which is useful, especially if you're using a thinner fabric. Typically when going out, I wear a mask called a KN95. They look like this. I like it because it doesn't touch my mouth and nose, and the entire thing is a filter, so it's very protective. If you're looking to wear one, make sure it isn't too big on you or else it also won't seal. Lots of people seem to be wearing bandanas and other homemade face coverings, which is understandable because they can look pretty neat and sometimes are considered more comfortable. If you're wearing a homemade face covering, make sure the weave is tight enough to filter out droplets of breath. How on earth would I know that? A quick way to tell if your mask is doing anything is to hold it over your face or put it on and take a few regular and a few deep breaths with your hand out in front of you. If you could feel your breath when you speak or breathe normally, the mask probably isn't doing much, so you may want to look into finding an alternative. This isn't an utterly foolproof tester, but it is a quick way to get some sort of idea. Also, keep in mind, if your mask isn't sealed, you're protecting other people from your breath, but the air that you're breathing in from the sides is unfiltered and not protecting you. Here are 3 quick mask wearing tips. Number 1. If your mask has a metal band on the nose, make sure you pinch it to your face to seal your mask each time you use it. Number 2. Wear your mask above your nose, as high up on the bridge of your nose as possible. Your mouth and nose are directly connected, hence why you can take an inhale through your nose and breathe out of your mouth. If your mask is below your nose, you're at a way higher risk of breathing in a virus particle. And if you have a virus, you'll exhale it onto absolutely everything around you. Number 3. Masks work better when they aren't directly pressed up against your lips, because then you aren't getting saliva on the mask. They're also a lot more comfortable to wear this way too, and less irritating. When you're outdoors, there's a lot more room to social distance and stand farther away from every other person around you, so you aren't breathing on them, and may not need to wear a mask as long as you are far enough away from others and not in a crowded area. But still, I think pretty much everyone can agree that masks are not the most comfortable thing to wear, especially in the summer when it's hot out. But the sooner we can get through it and wear masks anyway, and the sooner everyone can work together and wear masks to stop transmitting this disease, the sooner we can end this and get back to our routine, fun lives, which is something that I think everyone is looking forward to. Hey guys, thanks for making it to the end of the video. I'm sorry that it took so long to come out, but ever since school started back up in mid-August, I've only had about 0 to 4 hours every week, Monday to Friday, to work on videos, and even though I only had 20 seconds of animation that I had to do this week to complete the video, I didn't get a single chance to work on it until Friday evening because of all the studying I had to do, so I'm sorry about that. I was kind of hoping that by the time I actually posted this video, it would be outdated, but alas, it wasn't, so I hope you enjoyed the little mask-wearing PSA. I know that this isn't my usual type of content, but someone who actually happens to be running for mayor in my town recommended to me that I made an animated video about masks, which I thought was a pretty good idea since it's a very relevant topic right now, and I feel that it's pretty important. And also I didn't have any videos I was working on at the time, so I thought it was a pretty good idea. My next video actually hasn't been planned out yet, so it may take a little bit longer to come out, combined with all of the schoolwork that I've had to do, and just by the time that I'm done with school at the end of the day, I'm so exhausted from staring at a screen for 14 hours that I don't have a lot of energy to work on videos, but I will try to get the next video out as soon as possible. Likely it will be a lot shorter than this one, although this video is supposed to be only 2 to 3 minutes, but as you can tell by the length of this end card, I'm very bad with being concise with my words, so we'll see when that comes out, but I hope to have a video posted out late October, maybe early November, but we'll see. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye!